Good morning, all of those listening out there from COPA Johannesburg. My name is Ian Gertenbach, and I'm joined by
Honey Molasses.
Honey Molasses. Oh, always good to hear that name in studio with me. And this week we are doing This Week in Music History from the 27th of March to the 2nd of April, where we just look at all sorts of bizarre and interesting things that have happened in the passage of time in the music industry in general. Let's get right into it. I just want to say that all facts are obtained from thisdayinmusic.com. So if there was some kind of verbal equivalent of that weird little copyright symbol, then I would be uttering it right now. That's probably unpronounceable and what have you, but whatever. Anyways, on Monday in 1987, U2 performed from the roof of a store in downtown LA to make the video for Where the Streets Have No Name, attracting thousands of spectators and bringing traffic to a standstill. The police eventually stopped the shoot, killjoys that they are.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, I guess because they were bringing traffic to a standstill. You know how the man doesn't like it when the traffic gets brought to a standstill.
But it's traffic in LA. That's terrible.
Like it's always terrible all the time.
It's always busy there, so you can just imagine.
Yeah, like imagine
like having U2 there in 1987.
People freaking out. Anyways, on Tuesday, what happened there?
On Tuesday in 1967, working on sessions for the new Beatles album Sgt. Pepper at Abbey Road Studios in London, John Lennon recorded his lead vocal for Good Morning, Good Morning, and Paul McCartney added a lead guitar solo to the track. Lennon had decided he wanted to end the song with animal sound effects and asked that they be sequenced in such a way that each successive animal was capable of scaring or eating the preceding one. Ian, why do you do this to me all the time?
I like to give you the really bizarre ones, you know.
Like I always read the weird ones, like all the time.
Yeah. I get all the boring normal ones.
So is this like animal life in Africa, Kruger National Park? We're attacking each other right now.
Yes, maybe.
I mean, it's wildlife. That's a normal thing to do. Unless it's like a dog and a cat attacking each other. That's really strange.
I like the fact that it was specified capable of scaring or eating the previous one, because like if you go by traditional conventions, it could be like the sound of like an elephant and then like a mouse if you go by like stereotypes, whereas in fact
but I mean, elephants are scared of mice, so you know.
There you go. But I actually need to re-listen to that song and actually hear what food chain is being displayed in animal sound effect.
I was never ready at all. But that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Right. And that's what we focus on, the interesting things. All right. And then, of course, I get all the interesting hip-hop and R&B facts as well. I like how that works out. So in 2007 on Wednesday, Umbrella by Rihanna featuring Jay-Z was released in the US. The track went on to reach #1 in various countries, including the USA. #1 in the UK for 10 consecutive weeks, making it the longest running #1 single since Wet Wet Wet's. Always thought that was a weird name for a band. Since Wet Wet Wet's Love Is All Around in 1994, and the longest running #1 by a female artist since Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You.
She's had a lot of #1s.
Yes.
From that time to now. Like, I think she sells more records, or she has more #1s, or like more records on a top 10 list than most females have ever done.
Yeah. Which you know, it's impressive. The fact that it was a song like Umbrella, I'm not saying it's a bad song, I'm just saying I think Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You, just in terms of composition, might be just like 2% better.
I think you're kind of sort of hating right now.
Subjectivity.
I'm just saying, not that because I'm a Rihanna fan or anything, but no, at the time it was really a great song. Yeah. Like I used to hold my umbrella and swing it around.
Ella, all that.
Yes.
But it is maybe it was overplayed.
It really was, though. I think I really got tired of it. I was like, okay, guys, we can stop now.
What I can't believe is that it was in 2007 that this actually came out. It doesn't feel that long ago.
I feel old, man. That was 10 years ago.
10 flipping years ago.
I feel old. Let's not talk
creaky
about
joints
it anymore.
And everything. Anyways, on Thursday, what happened there?
On Thursday in 1967, another one. During an appearance by Jimi Hendrix on top of the on top of the pops. A technician put on the backing track of Alan Price's Simon Smith and his amazing dancing bear, to which Hendrix responded, I don't know the words to this one, man.
You are welcome.
Okay, well, did he do this on purpose?
No, I promise you it actually, because I just grabbed the facts, man. Like I pick, because each day has a whole bunch of different facts, and I'm like, okay, cool. Let me find the interesting ones. I never think about the fact that you might be getting all the really bizarre ones. It just happens that way.
I really think he does this on purpose. Just saying. Like, listen to all of the podcasts, and I always get the strange ones all the time. Ian.
And what's hilarious is that you're going to get the next strange one as well. Why do I get all like, oh my goodness, this is actually ridiculous. What we mentioned, that I get all the hip hop and R&B facts, and Honey Molasses gets all the strange ones. It is so true for this installment. So let's just continue with this trend, and I shall note that on Friday in 2005, rap record company boss Marion Suge Knight was ordered to pay $107 million, or 57 million pounds, to a woman who claimed that she had helped found Death Row label in 1989, one of hip-hop's top labels, with artists including Tupac Shakur, Dr. Dre, and Snoop Dogg. Lydia Harris said she invested in Death Row but was pushed out by Mr. Knight.
Okay, I'm going to give you a hip hop fact. Suge Knight is Suge Knight. Yes.
I'm mispronouncing it.
Yeah.
my deepest apologies to all hip hop fans out there.
Okay,
I'm just a white boy after all.
We're not crucifying you.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're here to learn.
It's okay. I'm here to learn. You are here to teach.
That too, if that's how you want to put it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, yes.
This human being, he's very notorious for like killing off artists.
Okay.
Right. So apparently, I don't know if you guys know who Eazy-E is, but Eazy-E got the AIDS in the 90s, and apparently it was conducted by Suge Knight.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He was a very bad man, and he's very sick right now. Apparently, he's
really?
dying. Yeah.
What, like physically sick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dying.
Like, I mean.
So if you're trying to kill people or succeeding on killing other artists, my nigga, this is karma to you. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, on Saturday, what's the wacky fact for Saturday?
On Saturday, 1970, as an April Fool's joke, John Lennon and Yoko Ono issued a statement to the press that they were having dual sex change operations. What? No. Guys.
Oddballs that they were. And I'm sure everyone took them totally seriously, because they were doing all sorts of weird things. All sorts of weird.
We finish each other's sentences.
Yes,
here.
Exactly.
Okay, hold up. Okay.
Right.
We know that they were bizarre couples.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But this was the 70s, man.
Yeah.
And like, I believe the first sex change or transgender
I don't know, there's trans everything nowadays as well,
but we will call it transgender. It happened in like 1967, if I'm not wrong. So I mean, that was like 3 years after the first successful one, so I guess everyone was like, oh my god, they're doing it.
And I think even back then it was still quite a shocking thing as well. Nowadays it's like, oh, whatever.
No.
Yeah. Oh, really? No. Really? I don't know. It seems like a lot of people are having sex change operations lately, or maybe it's just me.
I mean, it's like it's still a taboo, but it's
tiny bit more accepted, maybe.
Perhaps a little bit, because people are like, look, you have to accept me for who I am. Flick hair or something. But these things happen.
Yeah. Anyways, well, to each their own. And then finally, just to conclude things, on Sunday, what a surprise, in 2006, Gnarls Barkley, am I pronouncing it right this time?
Yes.
Gnarls Barkley, which is, what's his face? CeeLo Green, yes?
Yes.
And who was the other? Because it was a duo, apparently, Gnarls Barkley. I always thought it was just CeeLo Green just doing his thing.
Yeah, me too. But
I love that guy.
There was another human there.
Yeah. Well, according to this fact, it was a duo. But anyways, Gnarls Barkley, the duo, started an 8-week run at number 1 on the UK singles chart with everyone knows the song Crazy. The American duo made chart history by becoming the first act ever to reach number 1 through computer downloads only. The single was not available to buy in shops until the following week.
That's very impressive.
Given the digital revolution, that's quite a cool fact.
And that was a really great song.
Actually, yeah. It still pops into my head from time to time.
I'm not gonna do it.
No,
anyway, yeah.
We might infringe copyright laws if we just break into songs.
But for everyone who's listening, I bet when we said Gnarls Barkley crazy, it played in their head.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We're not doing it.
No. You're doing it to yourselves.
Yeah. It's just putting.
All right. So once again, that was a very interesting and I guess typical installment of This Week in Music History. I'll try to swap it around next time, honey molasses.
I
do apologize.
No, you don't. It's fine.
No, I don't. I apologize to no man or woman or transgender thing, person.
Human.
Being. Human.
Yes.
Being. I'm going to go with being. We're all beings at the end of the day. Anyways, thanks again for joining us. Please feel free to interact with us using the Twitter handles and Facebook handles and Instagram handles, but not the bike handles because those serve a completely different purpose altogether. Yeah, got you with that one.
Oh, gosh.
Anyways, thanks again for joining in for another installment of This Week in Music History. I'm Ian Gertenbach.
And I'm Honey Molasses.
Sweet.